Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RollTime TV with your host, Young Chef. We got roll like smoking it. And I hope that my RollTime is in the door right now. Alright, man. Some of y'all were requesting me to do. Well, y'all see what we back again with, but also on top of that, y'all also been requesting me to do Ghetto Gates. Yeah. So, without further ado, niggas kind of freshly off of work too, like maybe an hour or so. I ain't gonna lie, like you ever got your ass whooped so bad at work that like that shit puts you on mute, or like if you have to walk a good little distance to your car for some odd reason, when you are walking to your car, you're just thinking about like how damn today was one of those days. So that's what I'm clearly doing. On top of that, I ain't really going on that much today. It's about to be 3 o'clock, so I thought I had rolled one up. I was about to chill here, smoke, and then go take a shower. And I was like, you know what? I seen a few comments pop up. I was like, fuck it. We gonna get the fans, but they won't. So with that being said, man, roll it.
Every day. Every night. All the time.
Alright, man. I ain't really finna hold y'all. I don't know, but Buddy got this type of flow where like certain artists got it, right? Certain artists, they can rap like that. But this nigga picked up a different flow. And for FTN, I don't even know. For FPM being his favorite artist, I could tell from two of his reaction that I did, and he had that song playing and whatnot. He had to be around some niggas to learn that. And he also just Miami. I'm sorry, I'm half tired, but Texas have a way of making like other race sound black and hell. Yeah. Like I did a reaction on Little Bean and something, right? It was called House Party, and it was just the audio, and I'm like, bruh, if you guys were just like in the car and this song was playing, you would have thought that was the nigga the whole time.
Yeah.
Like they don't sound like
Yeah. Hey yo, is that Mexican OT? Beat a nigga up, got him wishing I shot him. Hit him up with the Drake, I'ma start from the bottom. Google Gaga, sibling up the T.
Hold on, I know that ain't snapping. Y'all know I'm gonna rewind it back, but on top of that, I feel a tattoo that I like that I've been meaning to get for the longest, bro. But my homeboy James done, like, he got one similar to it, but it's different. I think it's a... I'm talking about that Chucky on Chucky.
Yo, is that Mexican OT? Beat a nigga up, got him wishing I shot him. Hit him up with the Drake, I'ma start from the bottom. Google Gaga, sibling up the bottom. Yoppers and choppers, I got a whole lot. She gon' suck on my wiener schnitzel, rada. She got nut like a turkey, she go gobble. I'm too fat to be fighting, I don't wanna squabble. Make his ass who.
It's crazy. Bro. Nah, yeah, he's sliding. I understand that he's snapping. Isn't it crazy how... To me, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I kind of like certain artists that turns around and be their own hype man on the song. Like, you know, instead of having like 1,000, like, okay, for some, like, for example, I don't know, some of y'all like kind of, you know, ran past these kind of songs where niggas are blowing up and they have about 30 niggas in their song being they hype man, saying a whole bunch of other shit or whatever. But it's like, what I'm trying to get to is the fact that every time he starts this song, or some of his songs, it's like he already know what his fans gonna say or what his haters gonna say. It's like what his haters gonna say. Is it that Mexican OT? Like he always like I just peeped that like it's the way he comes on, bro.
Take it to the bedroom, put my cock on her lips. She gon' eat me like fat bitches eat chicken strips. I say, come a little thought, let me see you do the split. She like, I'm on my period. I'm like, bitch, I'm a crib. I ain't never been scared of no blood. No. With a chopper, I'm making it flood. Put a tip in, she say this enough. When I'm done kicking, I ain't showing no love.
Don't be a crip, bro. Trust me. Be scared of the blood. Because once that light comes on and you just... No. Mm-mm.
I push over the pole and I'm making them strip. I ain't talking about throwing some dollars. Block, better pick up your partner. Lost asking questions. Pero yo no sé nada. I got a family to feed. I ain't trapping for nothing. I dare you to play with my money. Pop minutes belly button. I don't need to walk around with security. Ain't no I be clutching. Over the road with the sticks, I'ma send in the blitz. A quarterback know how I be coming. Third by Bible, I'm fresh out of South. Thuggin' and hustling with drugs in my mouth. If it's beef, we can meet. 36 is the route. I got demons inside me. I'm gon' let them out. I'm about to go crop them. Over the road with that yapper. Knock his head off his body. Someone call the doctor. Then call up his mama. Let her know that I shot it. Chopper got it on there like a llama. I want all the drama. I'm getting it hot like a sauna. Richie Valens, I'm on that white bitch like it's Donna. I'ma beat her that pussy like Chris Rihanna. Beat a nigga up, got him wishing I shot him. Hit him up with the Drake, I'ma start from the bottom. Google Gaga, I sip lean up the bottom. Yappers and choppers, I got a whole lot. She gon' suck on my wiener schnitzel, rada. She got nut like a turkey, she go gobble gobble.
How many of y'all know about that chowder, huh? And I ain't talking about the dish either, the food dish. I'm talking about that cartoon. Chowder, rada. That was a bro, that was... Y'all notice how... I guess the more that we kind of just like... Shit just faded away. Like... Do y'all remember at one point watching TV? Watching a lot of freaking... Like I'm talking about... You used to watch all the other channels on... You used to watch all the cartoons on Disney... on Cartoon Network. Then it got to a point, I guess, like... You don't pay attention to it, but that shit faded out to the point where they don't even have them shows out no more, bro.
Too fat to be fighting, I don't wanna squabble. Make his ass do the wobble. Beat a nigga up, got him wishing I shot him. Hit him up with the Drake, I'ma start from the bottom. Google Gaga, I sip lean up the bottom. Yappers and choppers, I got a whole lot. She go
That nigga thought of baby on baby.
suck on my wiener schnitzel, rada. She got nut like a turkey, she go gobble gobble. I'm too fat to be fighting, I don't wanna squabble.
Alright, man, I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Y'all hit that like and let me know who to do next. And, one love.